We gotta be real about something. Single mothers have caught a lot of heat about their dating and their relationship options. But now we're starting to see that single mothers are coming online and they are clapping back against their haters and their detractors.
It blow my mind how men will sit and get on the internet and talk about what they don't like in a woman and be describing their mama, be describing their auntie, be describing their grandma, their sister, their cousin, their niece.
But darling, if the shoe fits.
And I'll never understand the smoke y'all have against single mothers when statistically speaking, you were probably raised by one. You hate your mother, hoe?
You damn right I don't.
Someone please help me to understand this. Why is it hard for men to date women with kids? And when they do, why they can't just help out? I mean, you are in love with this person or you care about this person. Don't you care about their kids as well?
Them kids.
You just heard that men are shamed for not wanting to be with single moms, for not wanting to raise someone else's kid. You can't blame a man for not wanting to clean up the life messes that woman made. That man got his own life. Why don't women see that?
I didn't order food for your son. I ordered food for me and you.
But you know me and my son is a package deal. We come together.
It's not my problem.
If you want to date me, then you're obligated to take care of my son. Like,
Hell no!
Alright, y'all. This is something that every mother needs to teach their daughter about a man. Love yourself. Have respect for yourself. You understand me? Just by you having a baby by a man doesn't make a man stay with you, understand? Wait until you married.
I know that.
How you know?
Cause ain't no man here. Look at all these kids.
Don't laugh!
When I get up here and talk about what niggas deserve and what they need and how y'all need to treat y'all niggas better, I think that y'all slow bitches think that I'm talking about y'all baby fathers. I'm not talking about them dirty, toxic niggas. I'm talking about the good niggas out there. I'm talking about the niggas y'all actually dubbed for y'all bum ass baby fathers. Now y'all want them back.
I've moved on. What up, gents? Welcome to TSG Uncut. I am your host, Sean C. Listen, I don't have a problem with single mothers. I was raised by a single mother. You all have seen her come on this channel and talk about these issues. And I give my mom all the praise that a mother should get. Having a single mom who has a son that didn't grow up to be a statistic makes my mom an exception to the stats.
90% of American inmates are men, 75% of which grew up without a father. 63% of youth suicides come from fatherless homes. 80% of all homeless runaway children are from fatherless homes. 85% of children who grow up with behavioral disorders come from fatherless homes. We are 20 times more likely to have a behavioral disorder if we grew up without a father figure.
Listen, no matter what you might hear me say, I don't really have a problem with women, single moms, wanting to date. Matter of fact, go ahead and do you. But you got to understand, I understand the perspective of a man who doesn't have kids to not want to have to raise someone else's kids. Single moms are shaming men for not looking at them as an option, especially the men that don't have kids, that have never fathered their own kids. To expect a man to do that in that situation and shame him for it is delusional. Yet this is the expectations of single mothers today. We have a lot to cover today, so I pray that you stick around to the end because there is a lot to unpack here. With that being said, let's get started.
I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I'm looking for a man that wants to take care of me and my 3 daughters.
You must be out of your goddamn mind.
While I work on my career, is something wrong with that?
you really don't know?
Who would do that to a friend?
I don't know who wanna hear this, but y'all gonna hear this. If you got 3 or more kids, bruh, don't no nigga want you, fool. And ain't too many men gonna want a woman with 3 or more kids that ain't theirs.
You could at least give them a couple of dollars. I mean, the kids do need things that you can help out with the mother. What's the big deal? It's not being a simp. It's being a man.
Especially a nigga like me, I ain't got none. So if I take you on, there's 6 people I gotta worry about taking care of. Them 3 kids, no, 5, I'm sorry. Them 3 kids, myself, and your ass.
My stepfather took my mom with 3 kids.
So what do you call him?
Is he a simp?
I wouldn't call him a simp, but my mom called him a simp.
God damn it! You can't make this
shit up.
Damn.
My mom definitely called him a simp. But
oh my God.
Honestly, God,
Y'all hear that?
yeah, my mom did call him a simp.
All that for that woman.
Look
at his 3 kids, and she called him a simp.
My mom told me straight up, she told me, yo, don't ever date a woman with kids.
My mom told me the same thing.
Listen to your mom. As if women aren't allowed to have a fucking backstory as to how she ended up in that situation when the man is out here gallivanting about like a fucking horse.
Look what you chose. Look what you chose. Hey, put the fire down, fuck nigga. This how you moving though? This how you moving, huh? And I got your son, nigga. You don't even do shit for your shit, nigga. You wanna come lay up here. Nigga, you trying to do your ass in, nigga. What? You good, bro? You ain't gonna do shit, nigga. I ain't got no fire, nigga. Do something, nigga. Do it, nigga. Do it, nigga. Do it, nigga. Everything. Fuck pussy asshole. This fuck nigga, man. He don't even do for his motherfucking child.
Listen, I'm probably about to say something that's gonna piss some single moms off, and frankly, I don't give a shit. Some of you aren't good mothers. Matter of fact, some of you are terrible mothers.
You can't talk to me like that.
In my opinion, a man not wanting to date some of you toxic ass moms is a smart decision by that man. And y'all know y'all would look down on that man if he had made any other choice. But it's about you, right? And if you got offended by what I just said, then I'm talking about you. Get your shit together.
I mean, you coming in with all these kids and ain't bought nothing.
Okay, I didn't know you needed me to bring anything. Y'all said it was pizza. What I was supposed to bring?
You not yourself?
Girl, I brought my kids.
You always bring me
Okay, y'all want
baby, you ain't coming.
This is the part.
And I'm pretty sure they hungry, because they always hungry.
Always hungry.
Okay, so y'all not gonna feed them?
No. We over it.
Mom,
What?
I'm hungry.
Hold on. Okay, go fix fix something to eat. Y'all kill me doing that every time I order me some food. Y'all act like y'all hungry. Go downstairs and fix a peanut butter and jelly sandwich or something.
I don't like that no more.
You're not about to get none of my food.
I like no strife. That's how I live. I don't settle for less. I'm a top tier. Score me. Girl, show me what you got.
Yo, little man look like he tired of that shit, man. Little man look hungry, he aggy. He got to shit in a woman's bathroom while his old girl twerk for the gram, like.
Why do we keep giving these non-shit moms a platform? Why do we keep giving them clout? Why do we keep giving them money?
Real talk, I thank God I didn't grow up in this generation, bro. Because if I had to watch my moms twerk online and then I gotta go to school the next day, oh my God, bro.
Money to pay the light bills. I am struggling, y'all. I'm a single mother doing this all by myself, providing for y'all and taking care of y'all, and I need help. I asked you for the birthday money and you said no. So that's why I'm taking the PS5 back so I can get a refund so I can have the money to pay the light bill.
Why are you broke?
I didn't need your help, but I need your help. And you can't play the game anyway if we don't have no lights.
Why are you going out so much?
That's a good question.
I'm tired of you going out. You need to spend time with us, and you need to spend money on your bills.
And there it is.
Look, I just had to get my nails done. You already know. Understand? I'm already doing a lot as it is. That little money he's sending for child support ain't doing nothing for real. And I mean, no, go downstairs and eat. Y'all act like y'all don't eat. You don't want the noodles, you don't want the peanut butter and jelly sandwich, then fix some bread. I'm not about to do that. And the little monies I got left or whatever, I'm going out later on tonight.
They'll have their hair done, lashes done, makeup done, get in Starbucks every fucking morning, but they won't buy their children a bed, a car seat, and then when you tell them to buy them, they tell you, why don't you buy it?
Baby just wandering around outside. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you, man. What she got going on to what she can't answer the phone to what she got you wandering around all over the place. Brittany, then you got the door open? Wow. This what you doing? Why my baby outside? She was not in there watching TV. She was outside. Around the corner, I had to get Oda called me.
Why you coming in here with all
called me.
company and shit?
My daughter's over. You couldn't wait?
Okay.
My daughter's way around the corner. Way around the corner. And where you at? Look at it. Some expressions is you just gonna let her wander around. You gonna leave the door unlocked.
I didn't let her do nothing. She's smart. Because she's smart.
Smart enough to walk around the corner by herself. Way around the corner.
And okay, she good. Everybody know her. She good. Somebody called you, right?
Maybe you're the problem.
This is my 13-year-old daughter who thinks it's okay to have 10 boyfriends.
Why is you recording me for?
She don't go to school.
So why is you recording me?
All she do is go outside with her friends.
So what? I can do whatever I want.
Sneak in the clubs with fake IDs. She don't take care of her kids. Her kids is in foster care.
Boy, why you lying? Why you lying about my kids is in foster care? They not in foster care.
I beg your pardon?
Hey, every day it's the same shit with you. It's the same shit with you.
I don't
You
care.
need to.
Why are you running up on me, bro?
Why are you running up on me like that? Why are you running up on me like that? You are too young to be acting like that.
So what?
You know what? I'm finna call the police.
You call whoever you want
I'm
to
finna call the police. I'm finna call the police. You better stop grabbing my phone. You better stop grabbing my phone like you grown. You better stop grabbing my phone like you grown.
You can't put me out of
Yes,
nothing.
I can put you out.
Like I said, I'm gonna go do what I want to do. This is my house.
What you guys think about that? I'm figuring like it's based on the relationship that you have. Otherwise, in my mind, why the kids ain't staying with their father? I'm just saying.
You see that? Have y'all seen this mother in Seattle? She came home from work and beat her son for 3 hours. 1,172 lashes on his body. 1,172 lashes on his body, his 14-year-old body, because he didn't do his chores. She didn't even have custody of her son. She was supposed to give him back to his legal guardian. Come home from work and loses it on the kid. The no good boyfriend, he's in the house playing Xbox or PlayStation while it's happening. The boy goes limp and she's still beating his body. The boy passed away from blunt force trauma.
I'm a boy mom at the end of the day. Don't come over here if you don't want to be held accountable. Don't. I'm the first example of what a woman should be. That's what my son see. That's what my son see. I hold myself accountable and I self-reflect like a all the time. I try to be everything I want my son to have in a woman and in a wife and in a mother. I remember it was a time when I was honest and I said I would never want my son to bring home a woman like me. Ever. Because that's how I was. You couldn't tell me I was never wrong. I didn't know how to compromise, didn't know how to communicate, and damn sure didn't know how to comprehend. Just filled with trauma.
Show me one baby mama that rather the father get 50-50 instead of collecting a check.
There you go. I'm gonna send that. Hey, up to him. I miss you, man. You said he needed a book bag.
I did.
Right? And a lunchbox.
Didn't I tell you to cash at me? So
why would I send you the money when I can go get my own son?
Because I didn't ask for that. Look how that looked. I want that.
Oh my gosh, there's always something with you.
Who even told you to do all that? You always do.
Why is it always something with you? I got my son a book
not
bag.
Enough or too much.
What do you want? Like, why are you here? Why?
Why you come out here recording me? What you mean? It's Christmas. I've been calling and texting your phone.
Okay, what do you need? Like, what's
It's Christmas. I can't drop my daughter gifts off.
I hope you got gifts for my other kids too. If you dropping off gifts.
Why would I have to have gifts for your other kids? Them ain't my kids.
My lights got turned off. So I called my baby's father and asked him if he could get my lights turned on for me. He said no, because I have a husband and that's his responsibility. How is that his responsibility to pay my lights to get turned back on after they get turned off? That you have kids that stay here.
Are you stupid or something?
He said that his baby mama asked him to pay her light bill. He asked how much was it. She said $430. He did what any real nigga would do. He called he said the light people, the electric company.
Okay.
And they told him the balance was $97.38. Okay. So he went and paid it and called his baby moms and told her, don't worry about the light bill. He already paid it. She said, what you mean you already paid it? He said he called up there and they told him it was only $98, so he paid it off. And now she's mad. And now she said that he's a lame ass, nosy ass nigga.
So what I get in child support is basically like a full-time job. I get $3,200 in child support, $2,700 in food stamps, and I get $650 in cash assistance. I don't pay any bills. My husband pays all the bills, and I just pocket all this money. So why would I need to work?
Cornell was arrested for failing to pay almost $70,000 in child support. The state said he fathered a child in 1987 and had ignored a court order to pay up. It was the first Cornell had heard of it.
And when you were telling them in court
that it was not my child, he told me it was too late to get a DNA.
But he did anyway, and the test proved Cornell was not the dad. Still, a judge was unmoved.
She told me that regardless to the fact of what the DNA say, because I didn't contact her 24 years ago, it's gonna stick. Case closed, I gotta pay for the baby.
I called myself trying to go surprise my daughter at school today. I present all the proper, identification and everything. But they go get my daughter. She come in, she don't see me. She go in the office with the little lady. So the little lady come back out, hey, she don't want to see you. It's all right, fuck it. So, me as the type of father I am, it hurt like a motherfucker, but hey, man, fuck it. Sherika Smith, you win. I give up. Pay my child support. You keep all to yourself. That's what you wanted anyway, right?
I've seen situations where men have gotten so... I don't think that women know the emotional damage that they do to a man when it comes to taking their child away from them. To the point that a man will be okay with walking away to protect his peace, his livelihood, and his mental health, and say, fuck it, I just won't see my child because of the baby mothers and the shit that they go through. Because like I said, a lot of these women get so upset with these men when shit don't go in their favor, go their way, and when they're still emotionally invested in the man. But sweetie, I could have sworn you gave him back to the streets. You did not like him.
Now, so you took my daddy out of my life because of y'all relationship problems.
Don't come in my room asking me about nobody you don't see me with. Do you really want to know why your dad?
Yeah, tell me. What's the reason? Say it.
When I first had you.
When you first had me, what?
And he wasn't acting right. He was cheating. He treated me like I was nothing my whole night. Listen to me. He didn't deserve to be in your life. Then once he wasn't there for your birth, the gender reveal. No, he wasn't there for shit.
So that meant keep my daddy away from me because of the way he treated you?
I knew that he was gonna be in and out your life, and you ain't that.
Oh, you didn't let me decide that.
I didn't let you decide that because I didn't want you to go through that. You was too young to go through that. But now
so you
since
took
you're
my
16,
daddy out of my life because of y'all relationship problems.
Yes, damn right.
I'm not finna spend my life arguing with you about nothing. Unfortunately, if you have custody of the baby, I might have to catch up with the baby later on in life and hope I can salvage what you turned him into or her into.
I was 30 years old when I visited my dad's house for the first time in my life, right? And the reason why that is because my brother died. And all these years, for 30 years, I was always mad at my dad because I was like, man, he ain't never want me to come to his house. He ain't never want me to come play with my siblings. He would never let me stay with him for the summers and stuff. Whole time, when my brother died, I found out that it was never my dad, it was my mom. And then later my mom admitted that it was, she didn't want to have to give up child support and custody of me.
Children raised by single fathers do better socioeconomically and behavioral than single mothers. Single mothers, their children are most likely to have behavioral problems, educational problems, higher chances of being in jail. It is what it is. With those stats, would it make sense to give the child to the father instead of giving the child to the mother and paying the mother child support on top of that?
But I need that money.
When did y'all realize we can't save all our people?
When I realized y'all seen having children with random people as less of an obligation than marriage, I knew y'all were not okay. I knew the elevator didn't go all the way to the top. When I realized y'all were out here having children while broke, you grew up in poverty, you got to see firsthand how your mama had to struggle, and then you turned right around and did that to a child, I knew you were not okay.
We are literally single baby moms, and then y'all just be like, oh, y'all single baby moms, because y'all making us single baby mom. Y'all not marrying us, and y'all just making us be single baby moms. Then y'all be like, oh, you want to have these kids? Why don't y'all want to have kids? Why don't y'all want to be a family? Because we are afraid to have y'all kids, because we already know 70% we're going to be a single baby mom.
That doesn't make sense. Every child that's here, let's stop acting like the mother and father laid down like, hey, we want to bring a child into the world. Right. Some people just want to fuck. Yeah. And when the child came about, some people like, hey, you need to take care of that child. Now, which is right in God's eyes. But in certain people's eyes, like, man, we were just trying to fuck and let this child here. Yeah. So are you really going to be honest and be like, man, I knocked your daddy down in the bathroom. I knew he wasn't going to be there. Is the man really going to be honest? No. Like, I told you to get abortion. Yeah. Now, shout out to everybody who, you might not want to get married, but shout out to everybody who was just in a relationship. The baby came about and the father and mother is trying their best whether they together now.
I had like 8 abortions in total. I had 2 abortions this year. We listen what we don't
FTK, so a man to have a baby with you but won't marry you, as if bringing a child into this world isn't the most lifelong commitment we could make as human beings. You get married, you could go down to the divorce court, get divorced in 24 hours. You had that baby is here forever.
Okay, so what do you think is a bigger commitment, marriage or a baby?
Marriage, because a baby you could just leave.
Would you leave?
Yeah, builds character development. They can be in the NBA when they grow up. Single moms do better statistically.
I mean, I would say marriage because of all the like papers and shit, and they can take everything. But that child, at the end of the day, you have another human that you have to take care of for the rest of his life, unless you're gonna be a deadbeat, and that is not good. That is not something you want to be. So I'll take the baby over marriage, ain't gonna lie.
What if y'all already have a baby together? Do you think that's a bigger commitment than marriage?
Yeah, nah. Cause like
They still walk out when they got a baby. Marriage is really when you got locked in.
If there's a baby involved, do you think that it should be sped up, that you should get married quicker?
Not necessarily. Marriage is serious. So
What about a baby?
you know what I'm saying? You can take care of a baby. Because I'm a Christian, I feel like you should try to get married and start a family together. But I'm saying I wouldn't suggest you do it because you do have a baby. You can still take care of the baby and work together. And
like, we don't need a man. A lot of these other races rely on men for a lot of things. We don't have to.
Do y'all think that's why, like, y'all have the lowest marriage rates and y'all get divorced and left? Because y'all are so... But being independent is a masculine trait.
It is for sure. It is for sure. I can also feel like that can just come from how some people were raised. You know, I was raised in a household where my dad loves my mom.
So are you independent?
Sweethearts, I am an independent woman.
We can't win. Do you understand how a nation is destroyed? By getting rid of the men, leaving the women, children, and elderly vulnerable. How does one get rid of men, you ask? Dehumanizing, degrading, stripping them of their lack of resources, which affects the ability to provide. Violation of everything that man believes makes him a man. Final step is to rid him of the one thing that he has left, the only thing that he could depend on and build him up. His woman.
Did you enjoy today's video? Hit that subscribe button and become a gent. And you're going to watch this video right here because it is a deeper conversation about how single mothers are the biggest crisis in the Black community. It is a conversation that you don't want to miss.